What is up, proprietors? Steve Tsakanikas from Proprietor Lifestyle, bringing you the 6th official episode of the Proprietor Lifestyle. You know, I used to say sixth. I used to say SICTH. A lot of people used to make fun of me. How mean is that? I used to say, oh, today is January 6th. He used to be like, what? 6th? You mean 6th? I don't think it's that much of a difference, but everybody used to make fun of me back in the day. Anyway, I woke up and literally the first thing that was on my mind was finishing an article, a New York City article that I started last night and I didn't finish because I had to be up early this morning and I just postponed it, which isn't a problem. I'm still going to meet the deadline and everything. But I came to the realization of two different things. The realization is that you have to love either one of two things to be successful. A lot of people say you have to love what you do in order to be successful, and that can work in my opinion. But the other option is you love the end result of what you're doing. So you either have to love what you're doing or love the result of what you're doing. So for example, if you love basketball and you love playing basketball and someone offers you $60,000 a year to do it, you're gonna do it because you love what you're doing. You don't really care about the outcome or the end result because it's what you're doing that you love, and it's kind of secondary, the result and what you get out of it. But on the other hand, if you don't love what you're doing, like I'm not going to sit here and say that I wake up every morning excited to write blog posts and post on social media, like I'd be lying to you. But the result, what I think will happen out of it, is why I get up and I kind of do it and I don't have a problem doing it because I know that I'm going to love the result. So it has to be one of those two things. You either have to love what you're doing so that the result doesn't really matter, or love the result or what you think the result is going to be so that what you do doesn't matter. In an ideal scenario, you would love what you do and love the results, but it doesn't always happen, especially at a young age. So I kind of focus on one or the other. And for me, the outcome is more important than what I'm doing right now. In the future, obviously, it's what you're doing is more important than the outcome. When you're 60 years old, a lot of people aren't going to really care about that much money because they're going to have money saved up. And they're not really going to care about what the result is. They know that they're towards the end of their life and they just want to be enjoying what they're doing and enjoying every last minute of life. You know, I know that sounds kind of fucked up, but it's true. I mean, when you're young, you know you have a lot of life left to live, so you don't really care about the time because it's all about the result. You have an idea in your head of what you want and you're willing to put in the time to get it. When you're older, you don't have that time to put in to say, okay, you know, maybe in 5 years I'll get this. When you're young, you can say that. When you're old, you can't. So that's why as millennials, you don't really have to love what you do as long as you love the outcome of what's going to happen. That's just my 2 cents on it. I woke up this morning and I was like, damn, I don't really want to write this blog, but I know that this blog is going to bring a certain amount of people to the website. I know that a certain amount are going to sign up. I know it's going to get me closer to my goal. So I'm willing to put in the time and do something that I don't want in order for the outcome to be what I want it to be. So that does it for the 6th episode of The Proprietor Lifestyle. As always, subscribe to Proprietor TV, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, @ProprietorLS, sign up to a newsletter on our website, go to our website, and that's it. I'll see you guys next week.